This video is about shadows of boxes on inclines, like chimneys on roofs, and remember to subscribe to my channel. The simplest change in the casting surface is going from the ground to a step. This vertical pole casts lines in the shadow direction on both horizontal surfaces and a vertical shadow on what we call the riser, or the vertical part of a step. This one is the same shadow, just from a different viewpoint, but we need to find the back corners of the block before we can find the shadow. And again, we see two lines going in the shadow direction and a vertical one on the riser. This is the same concept, just a little more complicated. So we start with the shadow direction, then it goes vertically up, then again the shadow direction, vertically up to the top, and the shadow direction. And all these shadow directions are parallel, so this whole configuration is on one plane as if the light sliced through it. For a shadow on the wedge, we'll use the wraparound. In other words, this shadow line goes under the wedge, then vertically up, and then it has to come back to this point, so it goes down like this, and where it intersects the light is the end of the shadow. Similarly, over here, the green line goes underneath the wedge, then vertically up and back to find the end of the shadow. Here's a more complicated version, where again, we continue the line to the end of the wedge, then goes vertically up to the top and down to find this angle. And this vertical pole from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is used for these shadows, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we can draw the chimney shadows, let's just review drawing chimneys. So of course they have to have vertical sides. Then they have horizontal sides going this way that converge with the roof line, and horizontal lines going this way that converge with the base of the prism. And since all these lines are horizontal, they go to vanishing points on eye level. And then the only other line here is this one, which goes with the slant of the roof. Now in this image, I have the chimney on one side of the roof here, and the other side we can't see, but we just see the top of the chimney. This is a way of drawing chimney shadows using vanishing points. So this vanishing point is for the base of the incline and the top of the chimney, since they're both horizontal. And this is the vanishing point for the incline. It's vertically above the one for the base because they're attached. I have the pseudo sun here, so this is front lighting. This is the shadow vanishing point on eye level. And I have a shadow vanishing point up here for shadows on the incline. It's above the one for the shadows on the ground, and it's level with the vanishing point for the incline. So if you want to draw the shadow on the incline, it goes up to this vanishing point, and if you want to draw the shadow on the ground, it goes to this vanishing point. We can use the wraparound to find a chimney shadow. Start with the horizontal line because we're going through the base of the roof, then vertically up to the top, and then follow the incline of the roof until you intersect the light, and that would be intersection 4 here. With chimney shadows, we can usually just use light triangles, as I did here, especially if the shadow is parallel to the roof incline. This one is front lighting, and the only difference is that you have to find the back of the chimney here. But not all shadows follow the roof incline. For example, this one does not. I want to show you how to find chimney shadows using two views. Although we don't really need it here because this chimney is very simple. If we had a complex chimney like one with a cap, then it would be more useful. I chose the simplest scenario. The chimney is a cube, so this distance is the same as this distance. The light direction is the same in both views, 45 degrees. and the shadow is parallel to the roof incline. So this point here on the front view represents point 1 in front and point 2 in back. This one is point 3 in front and 4 in the back. When we look at the chimney from the side, in the side view, this point here are the 2 points in front, 1 and 3, and these are 2 points in the back, 2 and 4. So let's draw a light ray from 2 to 4. It hits the roof here. We transfer that position back here, and we get these 2 points where they intersect the light from 2 and 4. Now for the front corners, the light hits the roof here, and we transfer it to that to the front, and we get 2 intersections here and here for points 1 and 3. And then the shadow ends in the back left corner and the front right corner. The next video is about shadows on stairs.